So hello guys, in this video I will explain the project I made, which is Zomato restaurant listing and searching. This project, it took me around 3 days and I have completed this. So the basic idea of this project is Zomato restaurants data set is available in Kaggle, and I downloaded the data set from Kaggle. Then I imported it using the script wherein I used MongoDB Atlas database, and I inserted these JSON files data, restaurants data, into my collection. Here it is, I inserted them, and nearly I got 29,981 restaurants data into my MongoDB Atlas cluster. So after inserting the data, so I will explain this the purpose of my project. Restaurant means if anybody wants to search for Zomato restaurants, like the restaurants which are available in Zomato, they are listed here. Means every restaurant data set, all restaurants are listed here in this. I used pagination to support code readability and enhance performance of the backend. I mean performance of the requests and responses. Nearly there are around 29,976 pages here, and I will go to last page. Yes, this is the last page. Last but one, and back to first page. So if we want to view the restaurant data, click on it, and this is the UI which shows complete restaurant details like the name, rating, votes, cuisines it offers, cost for two, address, locality, city, coordinates, latitude, longitude, and online delivery available or not, table booking there or not. And we also can view the restaurant data directly from Zomato restaurant. Here it is, Hudson Cafe. Also, if you want to not only visit the menu, but you can also visit the restaurant. Everything is fully functional and fully optimized. And this is the restaurant search for based on latitude and longitude. Means if you are in your locality, if you search for any restaurants, it will come. Like I am using for example, say nearly the, I mean the latitude and longitude, the restaurants in the radius of 3 kilometers all are listed here. And I used infinite scroll feature. Means the restaurants keep loading as we scroll till they end of, till there are no other restaurants left. You can see clearly the fast reload of infinite search. Actually I rushed in developing the project like in 4 days. That's why I did not add much animations for the loading, and the UI is not fully, and I mean everything is okay, but not production grade level UI. I have to develop the UI much more. So these many restaurants are there in the 3 kilometer radius from this latitude and longitude. That's it. Next, if you want to search any restaurant by its name, just like I search pizza, pizza hut. I got pizza hut, various locations here. It is Italian. I mean, Vadodara, it is Agra, it is Vizag, and the restaurant details are shown. Next, also you can search any restaurant using by uploading an image of a dish. Let's like if I have an image of burger here. Let's search burger. Here it is. So I uploaded a image of burger, and now if I press this search, all of the restaurants which offer burger are listed here. So here it is, guys. All of the restaurants are listed. The cards are not looking good because there is some disturbance. I will check it out later. But as you can see, you can search for all of the restaurants using the image. Okay, now let's get into the source code. I used text text for I used React for front end, React White, and for the as for the backend I used Fast API. Here it is, Fast API backend, and this is the front end, React White. Now coming to the specific features, I mean production grade level things in this project are, first of all, pagination. Restaurants list. I used pagination here. I used pagination logic. It's not like it's not my own logic. No, I took the help of AI tools, definitely, sure. But the logic is mine, and AI tools supported logic for the front end, and for the back end here I used pagination queries like skip equal to max of page minus 1 star limit comma 0. This will result if the page is less than page is equal to 0 or less than 0, it will not work, it will show error. To prevent crashes everything, I used this max method. And the after the pagination is actually very efficient way to display large datasets, often with the ABI fetchings, etc. Event loop handles synchronous operations in JavaScript. Event loop means React basically provides event loop by the help of components. Like if the page nation is updating here, and in the home page it is not totally rendered, that is the event loop here. And then event handlers. I used event handlers a lot. Like on change event or event list on click. I used various buttons, and here it is, buttons, inputs, form data. Also for the card, restaurant card, I used directly div for on click to show complete restaurant details of the card. And then coming to hooks, I used hooks like use states, use effect, use ref. use state helps Use state helps me to store the variables and use them uh, anytime without any inconsistencies. Means the state of the variable is can be determined dynamically and can be used. I used use navigate to navigate from one page to another page, like one URL path to another URL path. And after that, use effect. I used use effect to here. I used use effect to set pages, and for this infinite scroll method, I used use effect for interaction observer on the div element, which is at the last. This is an empty div element just for use of a use ref. Use ref is very helpful because it creates reference of any element, and we can use this reference in our code for any dynamically runtime effects, etc. After I did not use any register or unregister methods. That's it. Coming for the backend, I used MongoDB Atlas database. MongoDB Atlas database. I connected it on the startup of the backend, and this is the script where I used to create GeoJSON object and 2D sphere indexing for a location query. I instead of Superbase, I used MongoDB Atlas because I have much experience in using MongoDB Atlas. Application lifecycle means the startup. This is the startup code, and the connection is connection to the MongoDB Atlas cluster is set up in the startup of the backend server, and at the shutdown of the backend server, the client is closed to ensure no threats or vulnerabilities or no inconsistencies. It is safer to use this, and meanwhile all the API endpoints are available, which can be used in the front end. Excuse me. Here in the infinite scroll page, I used callbacks. Here, this is the callback function from entries. This callback function is called every time the interaction observer is pointed out half. Means the development, if it is visible 0.5% means half. If the development is visible 50%, then the callback comes to this function and this gets executed. Means the new restaurant data is fetched every time the development is observed. This is an basic example of callback which I've used, and there are more and more other callbacks also I have used using the props passing like here restaurant list data. I used state data location dot state data to send data. restaurant card. Here it is. So that's it guys for this video. Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can comment me. I know I am very slow in speaking because this is my first video and I am a little tensed. Thank you.